What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Oh, so any of y'all are going to Arizona to pay your respects to Charlie Kirk? Let me know in the comments. Sorry, just got done having Chipotle. And to all the people that celebrated his death, feel bad for you. You're sick. You need help. We know who you need. You need Jesus, but I'm sure that name drives you nuts. But hopefully one day you find him. Anyway, with that out of the way, because God's more important than anything, obviously, we're going to go into the Bills and Dolphins. I picked the Bills. I told you guys that the Dolphins are going to give it everything they could still possibly give it, and they did. Sometimes that's just not enough. So, again, Miami's defense played decent for the most part. Buffalo's was banged up, so is Miami's. And today we'll look at the numbers here. We'll start with Tua Tagovailoa, 22 of 34, 146 yards. He didn't have a lot of down the field passing. Waddle did not play with a shoulder injury. His average per attempt was 4.3. It's not very good. 2 touchdowns. Unfortunately, a fatal mistake. They had a bunch of mistakes. They were having a drive late in the third quarter, early fourth quarter. They were marching down the field. Ollie Gordon was running well. Then he got stuffed a little bit. That's okay. They had a pass drop off to a running back. Started to go up the seam there. And the left guard was ineligible upfield. Back you go. That killed that drive. Ended up being like 3rd and 17. That was into that. And then Buffalo, it was just it. That was the killer. Penalties, mistakes. And an 0-3. And then, of course, interception. At 0-3, you're probably done. So Ollie Gordon had 9 for 38. I thought they had 25 carries for 130 yards. Most nights that'd get you a win. Not tonight. Or not last night. Tyreek Hill had 5 for 49. 1 touchdown, 9.8 average. Tua also had a fumble. Tyrell Dodson had a sack. They also had a sack from Bradley Chubb. Maybe the Cowboys could trade for him. D. Eskridge had 3 for 104 return yards. Then you look at the Bills. Josh Allen, 22 of 28. 213 yards. I would say this. The Dolphins defense did make good adjustments in the second half compared to the first half. First half, the Bills were doing whatever they wanted. Second half is a little tougher. If the Dolphins defense played like that the whole game, it might have had a better chance. He had 3 touchdowns. Biggest thing, no turnovers. None. James Cook also had 19 carries for 108 yards. Allen had 4 for 25 himself. They had 27 carries for 157 yards. Dalton Kincaid, the tight end, had 5 for 66 and a touchdown. Khalil Shakir had 4 for 45 and a touchdown. Elijah Moore, Terrell Sanders, Keon Coleman, a little bit of a quiet night, 3 for 20. He's got to step up. It's his second year. I think he's going to boom later in the season. Now, Allen and Brandon Codrington both had a fumble. And the Bills' defense had no sacks. But Terrell Bernard, the outstanding linebacker, had an interception. And look, the Bills weren't perfect. They're banged up. Bills get healthier. Matt Milano is not on injured reserve. So it looks like he'll return sooner than later. Their defense gets better and their offense. This team is my Super Bowl pick along with Seattle. The Dolphins are in trouble. But there's going to be people who... Buffalo didn't just survive. Their defense has to get healthy. And they need some more playmakers on that side of the ball. Possibly they make a trade. I don't know. But the Dolphins, people are saying effort. They've got something there. No, they don't. Still made way too many mistakes. I don't know. I think the organization's just flawed overall. But I want to know what you guys think. I've never believed in that Tua is a yeah. Time to clean house in Miami. Josh Allen's having a historic season. Been fun to watch him grow from a guy from Wyoming that nobody really thought could be nothing and inconsistent and not necessarily a turnover machine, but he was pretty bad, to a superstar quarterback. I tried to tell y'all. Squished fish. That's funny. I tried to tell y'all, be careful with Miami, because they're going to give everything they had. And that's just what they did. I think that's all they got left in the tank. Let me know what you guys think. We're going to pick Sunday's games and all that. Plus got some more videos from Cowboys and all. Stay tuned. Like, subscribe, comment, share, and notifications. Once we hit 100, doing a free giveaway. Love y'all. Catch you on the next one. Peace.